I want to thank the panel for your testimony and also, way more importantly, your service to small business entrepreneurs. How we all know how important that is, and just really appreciate how you each in your own respect are providing that service. Just a couple questions, Mrs. Kilhofer. The remote area. I'm very familiar with how rural the area is. That the area that you're in there is. That's home to the area. The congressional district is the only elk herd in Pennsylvania, and that's how rural we are. If a student in that area, the student that you serve, did not receive education from your institution or through your institution, where else? What other options do they have? Where else could they go locally for education?
Locally, they would have to drive an hour and a half, 2 hours over 60 miles. Well, excuse me, 40 miles to the one institution. Would they be likely to go? No. We were talking about adults who have families and roots, and they would as soon stay where they're at as make a twice a week, 3 times a week drive to a facility that is that far away. And so, where would they go? They could go to Clarion. They could go to Clarion University. They could go to Penn State University.
That'd be quite a distance, so.
They wouldn't.
Yeah.
Would they do it? Not likely.
Not likely. The folks that they're there, what's the kind of the breakdown between current entrepreneurs, people that are looking at a new start, second career, third career, being laid off, versus someone, young person just coming out of high school, and the differences in their needs?
We have traditionally, our clientele, our population that we serve are returning adults. We have seen an increase in the number of students fresh out of high school who are choosing to remain at home and get their education through the opportunities at our facility. As for the entrepreneurs, we have, just this past month, our facility is used by what they call the rapid response teams, who address immediately the needs and the information sessions that are available for recently laid off employees. We have seen in the past month over 8 sessions, each session numbering between 50 and 60 people, people attending rapid response teams. These people will be potential candidates for new ventures. Some will choose to pursue education. Some will choose to take the talents that they have and start their own businesses. Typically, 50% of our companies only have 1 to 4 employees. And what will happen is that folks will choose to start something new on their own as opposed to going back and starting a new education, because they know work best. They don't know education best. So we're going to see a lot more entrepreneurs that are going to need services coming out of this new round of 8 sessions of 50 or 60 people a session who no longer have employment because of forced layoffs, permanent forced layoffs in our area.
Right. Thank you. My last question, Mr. Klotz, what would you say is the #1 problem is for small businesses right now, and what strategies are you seeing being used to assist small businesses with that problem?
The largest problem that I've seen among my clients is in the access to capital area. There are some exciting new programs with the SBA as far as increasing the guarantee to 90%, waiving fees for loans, and one of the newer programs of stabilizing businesses. That's exciting. However, as great as those programs are, the lending's done at the local bank. And unless they sign on, it all stops there. And I've seen an extremely conservative local lending environment to the point where I saw deals that were no-brainers before. I mean, hands down, easily fundable, where my clients are either getting no's or you have to try to piece together multiple financing sources to make that happen. So every single deal is like pulling teeth. So I see that as the largest area of concern, especially in a time when companies are seeing their sales drop. They might need that extra boost on their line of credit to make payroll next month. And the local lenders are very conservative and scared.
Very good. Thank you.